Now joining us here in Washington, a key Republican on the Senate Judiciary Committee, Lindsey Graham. Senator, and I hesitate to get into this after my conversation with Mitch McConnell. I think of you generally as a happy political warrior, but I got to say, over the last couple of weeks, you have seemed angry, and I guess I'm questioning what has gotten so much under your skin. I wanted to take a look at Lindsey Graham over the last couple of weeks. Here you are.
This is the most unethical sham since I've been in politics.
I thought she was handled respectfully. I thought Kavanaugh was treated like crap. Yeah, well, boo yourself.
So why are you, well, now you seem happy, but why are you, or have you been an unhappy warrior these couple of weeks?
I'm happy because the effort to humiliate and railroad a man I've known for 20 years who's never been banned from a mall, unlike Roy Moore, failed. I'm happy that those who tried to destroy his life fell short. I'm glad those who tried to overturn the rule of law and replace it with mob rule lost. I've never been more pissed in my life. I voted for Sotomayor and Kagan. I would have never done this to them. This was character assassination. This was wanting power too much. And to the extent that I came to the aid of this good man and helped defeat this debacle, I am happy as a clam.
All right. Well, let me tell you something that may not make you happy or bring it up, because it appears the Kavanaugh confirmation is not going to end this fight. Democratic Congressman Jerry Nadler of New York, who would, if the Democrats take the House, become the House Judiciary Chairman, has already talked about launching an investigation into alleged misconduct by Kavanaugh. Nancy Pelosi says she wants to see the FBI interviews in the second background check. It doesn't sound like this is going to end.
Well, we'll know in November if that makes sense. I hope everybody running for the House in these purple districts will be asked the question, do you support impeaching Judge Kavanaugh based on 5 allegations, none of which could be corroborated? Do you want an outcome so badly that you would basically turn the law upside down? All I can say is that this is going to the streets at the ballot box. I've never campaigned against a colleague in my life. That's about to change. I'm going to go throughout this country and let people in these, purple states, red states where Trump won, know what I thought, know what I think about this process.
Now, we were talking before we came on the air, and I see that you have a list of all the people that the president has said are on the list for potential nominees.
Yeah.
What's your point?
Well, here's my point. This is a list that was compiled in November, but he actually put it out during the campaign. There are 20-something people on this list. I'm asking Chuck Schumer, name 5, name 3, name 1 that would be okay with you. Brett Kavanaugh was a mainstream judge. I would have chosen him if I'd been president. Bush supported him. Everybody running for president on our side believed that Brett Kavanaugh and Neil Gorsuch were outstanding conservative jurists. The other side wants to cancel the election. So, Chuck, you want somebody new. Look at this list and see if there's anybody you agree to. But what you want to do, Senator Schumer, is to overturn the election, and you pick the judges. We're not going to let you pick the judges. If you want to pick judges, then you need to win the White House. When Obama won, I voted for 2 judges that he picked. So, Chuck Schumer, name 1 person on this list you think's acceptable.
There is a tough column in the New York Times today that attacks you. I want to put some of it up. Frank Bruni writes, I can't think of another Republican whose journey from anti-Trump outrage to pro-Trump obsequiousness was quite so illogical or half as sad. And he suggests that you are auditioning to replace Jeff Sessions as Attorney General. Your response, sir?
Frank, you don't know what you're talking about. In your world, Frank, it's a noble cause to destroy a judicial candidate who's conservative, whether it be Thomas, Alito, Bork, now Kavanaugh. I'm bipartisan when it makes sense. I try to have a good disposition because I like my job, but don't mistake that I don't care about the conservative cause. So if I made you upset because I would not legitimize McCarthyism, then good. And I think I can survive in South Carolina.
Senator Graham, thank you. Always good to talk with you, sir. And I'm glad to see you're back in a good mood.
I'm in a good mood, and I like Ben Cardin.
There you go. Now, is it true you're going, for all this talk about you and obsequiousness, are you going to go play golf with the president today?
Yeah, and I'm not going to give him any strokes. You know, this third term thing's looking better and better. Ben, I hope you win. You're a good man.
That may be the kiss of death.
That may be the end of Ben.